4th graduation ceremony of DUNE Academic School of Technology Incorporated with the theme K-12 Graduates Pursuing Dreams and Fostering Resilience in the Face of Adversity, thereby contributing immeasurably to the success of the occasion. Given this 29th day of June in the year of our Lord, 2022, at DUNE Academic School of Technology Incorporated, Oroqueta City, signed by Isabelo Q. Talabo, Academe President. Thank you. At this moment, we will be hearing the graduation speech. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me to welcome Mara Donnelly C. Tispi with high honors.
My respect to the Academe President of DUNE, Sir Isabelo Q. Talabo, Department of Education, Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Reynaldo E. Manuel Jr., Department of Education, Region 10, Chief Quality Assurance, Sir Rogelio C. Evangelista. Public Schools District Supervisor, Magninfa Emirio Magsayo. DUNE faculty and staff, to my fellow graduates, parents, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. To our beloved Academe President, Sir Isabelo Q. Talabo, to our unshakable school administrator, Ma'am Junicia T. Manya, our goal-driven senior high school coordinator, Ma'am Lucy T. Tumarao, our eager beaver junior high school coordinator, Sir Nathaniel D. Filisilda. The entire teachers and staff who made these 2 years everything that they were. Proud parents, fellow graduates, other students, guests, and friends. A blissful afternoon to all of you. My pseudonym is Mara Donnelly Tispi, and believe it or not, I had not expected to be standing in front of you giving a commencement speech, because I, too, had qualms about my abilities. I pondered if I had the right to speak in front of you, my batchmates. What's the sense of me speaking in front of you when I'm not sure what to say myself? We all have distinct perspectives and perceptions. We each have our own personalities, decisions, and viewpoints in a certain matter. But it is an honor to deliver the commencement address to this absolutely astonishing student body today. It is my pleasure to welcome students, families, and faculty to DUNE Academic School of Technology Incorporation's graduation ceremony. Each of you has an important influence in the graduates present today. I stand in front of you, reflecting on the years of legacy we've all created together. You know what aphorism I always remember? Follow your dreams. This quotation is common for a reason. I firmly believe that if you have the ability to dream something, you have the capabilities to attain it. Every one of us is passionate about something. You might already know what it is, or you might still be looking for that something that ignites your soul. Once you've discovered your passion, you should never let it go. Your passion is the most valuable asset you possess. Staying true to it will bring you invaluable benefits. If you think you won't be able to pursue your dream, know that I believe in you. With time, your confidence will grow as well. Everything will fall into place once you take the leap. There will always be challenges along the way, but you must keep taking those risks. The long days and narrow nights, weeks with next to no sleep, and stressful months were finally over. I'd like to congratulate each It went up or down, around and around, occasionally confusing us. There are paths, ones of which we choose, and others that branch off of the paths we choose. We think about the things we have and the actions we have taken to get here in the days leading up to the day. Many of us who look down rather than up, as if there is an invisible string tying us down. It is not always easy to be a student in today's society. This academic year is unlike anything we've ever acknowledged. This global outbreak has thrown our normal activities and interaction into utter chaos. Everyone has been afflicted. The COVID-19 pandemic caught everyone off guard. Everything has come to a halt. Projects have been delayed, industries have shut down, and schools have been closed. The novel coronavirus appears to have brought the world to a halt. In contrast, students continue their education through online learning and video calls with their teachers. When I started senior high school, I felt like it was the beginning of a new chapter in my life and another journey. And I'm a little nervous because I'll be meeting new classmates, teachers, and friends. I assumed that being a transferee would make my senior year miserable, but I was mistaken. I meet new friends and as the days pass. I will never forget many memories from my senior high school. One of these is rushing through time. You have such a ton of work and activities to accomplish, and you are too stressed and emotionally drained to wrap up your schoolwork just before the deadline. There is no easy way to achieve your dreams and goals that is free of obstacles. But don't be concerned about those obstacles. Openly acknowledge them. You have nothing to lose. Although this ceremony is not what we had hoped for, it does represent how far we've come. Regardless of what was lobbed at us, we were able to rise from above. We have now become the graduating class during a pandemic, but the class of 2021-2022 is just so much more. We understand exactly what it was like for our lives to change suddenly and without warning. But we keep our heads raised aloft, successfully completed with a smile, and are now embarking on our own lives with perseverance. Keep in mind not to give that up. Never lose faith in oneself. And enjoy life living to its fullest until your last breath. This disease outbreak did not deter us. Our millennium remained optimistic and developed and patented new and better ways to get through our dilemmas. We made the best of the situation. Today, June 29, 2022, is a watershed moment in our extraordinary educational odyssey, one that will be remembered for the rest of our lives. Moving on after high school into a new environment is a big step in and of itself, but we also have to adapt to this new way of life due to the pandemic. However, I am confident that this will not be a hindrance for us. All of our educators are today's heroes, especially our class advisory. Thanks for putting puzzle pieces together with zeal to reveal the genuine shape of each student's potential. Your efforts and sacrifices are immeasurable. We are glad for that. Without our dear classmates and my fellow HE students, senior high school would not have been as pleasurable. I'm grateful for all